Alright, is everyone here and accounted for?
Yes, we're all here.
Alright, cool. Just making sure we're not missing anyone.
So wait, where the hell did you, Spec, and the others even go again? Don't worry about it. All I'm gonna say is that it involved that blue pesky hedgehog.
I'm sorry, blue pesky what?
Ignore him, he's stupid like always.
Oh, fuck
But anyways,
off.
Toby, you should tell the others on why we invited them here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Good question. What's the special occasion for getting us here so early?
Well, after the whole disappearing act, me, Tom, and Andrew went to go
was
see
there
Brand
too,
New
bitch.
Day in IMAX, and Jesus Christ, I just... Holy shit, I can't explain how starstruck I was when watching the film, but I wanted to do a tier list on our current Spider-Man projects from 2019 to current day.
Yeah, deadass, this film might have surpassed Spider-Man 2
Debatable.
in being the best live-action Spider-Man film of all time.
Well, I think you should already know we're down for doing our birthday special tier list video. But it kind of feels like I seen someone else do this before on a different
Stop
channel.
breaking the fourth wall, please. Okay, then.
Wait, I just remembered if we're ranking Brand New Day, shouldn't Noir, Miles, and Insomniac watch the film as well, since they would be going in blind, not knowing anything about the film?
Nah, dude, it's fine. We already seen the film because for total plot convenience, we were able to get our tickets early.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay then. But what about our viewers that hasn't seen the film yet? Shouldn't we, do something for them?
We're gonna put a spoiler warning for our viewers who haven't seen the film. But other than that, I think we should be all set for our 64th birthday special.
Wait, why are we even doing from 2019 to now? Not only is that giving Tom 3 movies for us to rank, but I want to re-rank other films and shows we did back in our franchise like my show, or even the Japanese series.
Well, for one, I wanted us to do a nice and short little tier list since we haven't had that much release back during these years. And on another note, I'm not trying to stick around here for a full hour since we just finished doing a tier list in my first game. And lastly, this is my list, so my rules.
You're so fucking unoriginal, it's not even funny. But fine. Let's get this shit over with so I can get me some Wendy's.
Whatever you say, Spec. But anyways, I got the tier list pulled up, fellas. And starting off with the list, we got Tom's second mid-film, Far From Home. And I think we can all agree that it should go in it perspective tier, which is C tier.
Oh, hell no. We are so not doing this shit again.
Oh, here we go.
You guys already shit-talked Far From Home going in C tier twice back in our last 2 tier list videos. We're so not doing this again for a third time.
Tom, be so fucking for real here, dude. Far From Home is like the weakest link in your now 4-film series.
I'm still more surprised at the fact he even liked the film, even though it had Mysterio in it. You know, the guy that single-handedly ruined Tom's life and reputation.
Guys, look, Far From Home may be the weakest Spider-Man film I starred in, but there's still a lot of other pros I can name from this film.
Is that right? Why don't you go ahead and list a few of them then?
Okay, well, for one, Far From Home balances a high-stakes superhero spectacle with my endearing teenage coming-of-age story while also capturing the emotional weight of a world moving past the events of Avengers Endgame. Like how they were showing my high school life being affected from Thanos blipping half the population.
Okay, that's a fair argument.
I mean, I liked what they did with the CGI effects on Mysterio and his illusions fights. And the final battle wasn't all that bad in my opinion.
Dude, the film shifts too quickly from Tom's profound mourning for Tony Stark into lighthearted teen comedy, making the emotional stakes feel inconsistent for the whole damn film. And not only that, but his character arc remains deeply tied to Iron Man's legacy. Which frustrates me because he's a fucking Spider-Man variant, not a Iron Man wannabe in the damn comics.
This is also true.
Mysterio's ultimate plot reveal with his team of disgruntled ex-Stark Industries employees seeking workplace revenge will always not be a stupid plot twist for the film. And the love story in this sequel was also kinda weak compared to ours.
MJ being a whore in Spider-Man 2 doesn't count as a love story, Toby.
Shut the fuck up!
Guys, these are both good arguments we're making for the film. But in my opinion, I do think we were a bit too harsh on it back during our franchise tier list, so I would say it should go in a low B tier.
Dude, what?
Fucking kidding me?
You know what? A low B tier for this film actually seems about all right to me.
Noir, you can't be fucking serious.
The film was pretty enjoyable to me, despite the many flaws it has, is all I'm gonna say.
I also rewatched the film not too long ago, and Noir's not wrong. The film may be the weakest in Tom's 4-movie series and have its issues, but it's still pretty enjoyable to watch from time to time.
Personally, I'm with Spec and Miles on putting it in C tier, but we're kinda outvoted here, so I'll put it in B and move on.
God
Fucking
damn it.
bullshit. If you guys are done complaining, I'm ready to talk about my Universe's Miles spin-off game now.
I haven't played the game as much, so I'm gonna stay out of this one.
Insomniac, let's be honest here. His game is pretty mediocre compared to the other 2 games you have in your series.
The most dumbest shit I heard all month. No. Tom's not wrong. That game is mid as fuck. The game's narrative brevity directly impacts its storytelling, resulting in a rushed and less impactful development for its primary antagonists, the Underground and Roxxon Corporation.
Yeah, they pretty much had the same kind of energy, just like the Sable agents going against the leftover criminals from the raft. And the lack of endgame content and a sparse post-campaign world offers very little incentive to keep exploring the snowy streets of Manhattan.
I mean, if you ask me, the game really wasn't all that bad in my opinion.
And here comes Miles defending another counter-universe version of himself, even despite him having mid-shit.
Shut the fuck up, Spec.
Thank you, Insomniac. But back to what I was saying, the enhanced web-swinging animations and trick systems make moving through the city feel incredibly satisfying. And the narrative focuses on a smaller, heartfelt scale that beautifully explores Finn and other Mii's connection with each other.
Miles Finn in the entire game's story has got to be one of the most dumbest and annoyingest Spider-Man villain I'd ever seen in our whole entire franchise, rivaled to Screwball. Like, how are you gonna go and send your people at Miles' mom rally when she herself doesn't fuck with Roxxon?
Yeah, that was pretty fucking stupid.
Damn. Well, I tried.
Personally, I think the game should stay in its perspective tier and B tier.
Yeah, same.
Oh, come on, guys. At least a low A.
Dude, you're lucky enough we're putting it in B tier, because if it was up to me, I would have had it placed in C.
Oh, what the fuck ever.
Well, anyways, the next film we're on is... Oh no.
Long time no see, bitches.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, Venom, where the fuck have you been, man? It's been like a year since we last saw you having a bitch fit about Last Dance not getting a B tier.
Yeah, fuck you too, girlfriend killer.
Kill yourself.
But we have been taking a lifelong discovery on looking for other versions of us.
And why are you doing that again?
Because your puny little
His
channel
voice still
barely
sounds
has
like
anything
shit.
to do with us involved. So we're just going to copy you guys and make an even better channel than you guys could ever be.
Wow.
And exactly what is this so-called channel of yours going to be called?
We don't know the full detail yet, but the channel is in production.
Figures.
So did you just decide to come back after a whole ass year just to tease your dumb spin-off to our audience?
No! We wanted to re-rank our films again because we just know you bitches wouldn't do them justice.
Speaking of which, we're on your mid-sequel right now.
Mid? How dare you call such a film like ours mid?
Kind sir, for a movie called There Be Carnage, there was not a lot of bloodshed I would be expecting from a film that has someone like Cletus Cassidy involved with the film.
Since when did this old-timer start making an appearance on this series?
You missed quite a lot since we last saw you. But he's been here for quite a while now. And he's got a point about your film. How the fuck are you gonna have Carnage for a main villain, but have your film rated as PG-13?
Yeah, that makes no sense at all.
The film rushes through the origin of one of the most iconic comic book Spider-Man villains, reducing Cletus Cassidy and Carnage into a one-dimensional, rushed antagonists with poorly defined motivations.
Yeah, man, how is the film gonna say Cletus and Carnage aren't a perfect match for each other? And not only that, but Shriek was such a mid-side villain who barely even got to do anything in the film.
Yeah, the love story between Cletus and Shriek was ass.
Okay, fine. Those all may be true. But you guys have to at least admit that the CGI in this film was top-notch, right?
They put in more effort with the CGI than the actual writing in this film, so for that it should go in C tier at the most.
Yeah, sorry, Venom. The CGI was great in this film, but the shitty writing does not save this film from going any higher than a C tier.
Fuck!
Okay, with that out the way, we can finally talk about No Way Home. And I'm pretty sure we can all agree that this film was a complete step up from Venom's mid-film.
Fuck you!
Dude, the switch up I saw about this film is actually crazy. This film went from being one of the most highly praised MCU movies of all time to just being called nostalgia bait for fans.
I mean, the switch up on this film isn't really all that wrong if you ask me.
Insomniac?
Don't get me wrong, I still love the film just as much as you guys. But there was a whole lot of issues the film suffered from when re-watching outside of theaters.
Yeah, like for starters, the film's central conflict hinges on deeply contrived narrative choices and frustrating character logic. Like when Tom and Strange was trying to do the spell originally, but Tom couldn't shut up during the spell. Like me personally, I would have just made a list first on the people who I can trust, unknowing about my secret identity, and then give it to Strange before actually making the spell on go.
Damn, now thinking back to it, that does actually make a whole lot of sense. I don't know what I was thinking back then.
Another issue I had with the film is the fact not all the villains in the film were treated equally, and that some of them were able to steal away the spotlight from others.
Yeah, villains like Sandman, Ock, and Lizard didn't even get a chance to have a spot on the spotlight since Electro was being too comedic for the audience to pay any attention to them. And then later, Goblin stealing the entire show by killing off Tom's Aunt May.
Goblin will forever always still be a bitch for that. But I don't know why you brought up Ock when we at least gave him some kind of screen time back in the bridge fight, then later had Toby have a reunion with him.
I mean, I guess you can say that, but I just wish the film gave the other villains more time to develop in the film rather than just have them be one-dimensional. Hell, you guys even teased at Venom here coming to fight with them, just to later show him getting teleported back to his dimension. Like, what was even the point of his last film post-credit scene?
Yeah, we fucking hated that you only used us for a 30-second cameo, and to just have us drop a small piece of us, just to tease you, getting your own symbiote arc.
We sure are talking negatively about this film a lot. Are we even sure that it's still going in A tier?
Can't
It's
think
still
of
one of the
going
best
anywhere
multiverse
lower
movies
than
I'd
A.
ever watch outside of my own films.
Well, we're just gonna say the film should go in C tier for using us. But because it kinda helps sort out The Last Dance, we're fine with it going in A tier.
Alright, No Way Home is going in A.
Oh, Toby, you have got to be shitting me right now.
Toby, what the hell,
Shitty-ass
dude?
show again.
Do we seriously need to give this PJ Mask-ass show a proper review like the others? Because I genuinely rather us skip over this shit.
Look guys, 2017 wouldn't shut up about us not re-ranking the show, so let's just do a quick review for it and move on.
Of course, his twink ass would like the show. I guess garbage really does defend garbage.
Well, if you ask me, the show was pretty bad. But I assume if I was a mindless child looking for something to watch, I guess this show could be entertaining enough to look into.
Facts. This was like single-handedly the second worst Spider-Man show, right after 2017's series.
The fact that they had my variant called Spin instead of Spider-Man will always piss me the fuck off. Like, at least Insomniac had the balls to have both Peter and my variant be called Spider-Man instead of having a stupid-ass name like Spin.
If you think that was bad, just wait until you hear that in 2017 series they had your variant called Spidey instead of Spider-Man as well. And even before that in Ultimate's show they had you called Kid Arachnid.
Yeah, I hate Disney.
Well, I think it's cut and dry that we all know this shit of a show is going in D tier, right?
Agreed.
All right into the D tier pit with that show. And since we were at least able to give a short review for that show, we can do the same for Morbius.
Don't push your luck, Toby.
Yeah, fuck that idea.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Sony was thinking when making this shit. And why the fuck was my vulture in the
It's
film?
Morbin time. But yeah, put the film in D tier.
Idiot.
Well, anyways, up next is Across.
Oh, finally an S tier film we can finally talk about, right guys? Guys?
Miles?
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now.
Miles Our Opinions hasn't changed from the franchise vid. The film is still going in A tier.
What the fuck, dude? This film belongs in S tier. My film was a breathtaking cinematic achievement, blending unmatched visual artistry with an emotionally mature, boundary-pushing narrative.
Yeah, even I'm a bit confused on why the film isn't a S tier. The film features groundbreaking, genre-defining animation that effortlessly shifts between completely distinct artistic styles for each dimension, backed by an exceptional score and a brilliant, deeply complex deconstruction of our character.
Don't get us wrong, the animation and characters were beautifully made in the film, and both me, Unlimited, and Spec's cameo were great and all.
Facts.
But the concept of calling this film Across the Spider-Verse but only have Miles travel through maybe like 3 to 4 dimensions was still kind of a letdown for me.
Also, Spot was a pretty lame villain compared to Kingpin and even Lady Doc Ock. Sure, his motivation was decent, but he wasn't all that interesting of a character for me.
I also think this film mischaracterizes some of the characters in this film, specifically Miguel, for this reason.
Oh, you would know a thing or two about getting mischaracterized now, wouldn't you, bitch?
Oh,
He's still not wrong though, Miles. There's a reason why both us and actual Spider-Man fans with brains have been saying that the Edge of Time version of Miguel is better.
So there's really is nothing I can do to change y'all minds about Across going in S tier?
Sorry, Miles, but Across wasn't as impactful as the first film. But what we can do is put it over No Way Home, though.
Very fucking funny, Toby.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
And I swear to God, if you guys talk shit about about my sequel game, I'm gonna lose it. And do you guys just as bad, if not even worse, than Neversoft.
Dude, calm down, we're not Neversoft. But just because we're not him doesn't mean we're gonna sugarcoat and not say this game is still pretty mid.
Are you fucking serious?
Dude, the first half of the game was a great start with the Sandman fight and building up Kraven's character. But then you and the people at Insomniac just had to ruin it by making your punk-ass Harry Venom in the second half of the game.
Yeah, nobody likes Harry as Venom Insomniac. And you should already knew about this by now.
And while the gameplay and being able to travel further down in the city may be amazing and all, but the lack of gadgets in this game compared to the first was kinda lame. Not to mention the amount of DLCs we could have gotten if Insomniac didn't back down last second. And again, when I tell you that no one likes to play as Mary Jane in a fucking Spider-Man game.
I'll give you guys the MJ stealth missions being dumb as hell in my games. But dude, we were legit dealing with hackers at the time. The fuck did you want us to do? Just deal with the leak.
Well, no, since the leak really wasn't even on you guys, but you don't just hype up massive content stuff like a Maximum Carnage DLC or even a multiplayer Spider-Verse type game just because it was leaked.
Needless to say, we think the game should go in a high B tier because us symbiotes need to stick together, even though there's a whole lot of problems with the game. Also, we really did enjoy the custom symbiote suits.
I don't agree with what Venom just said right now, but I do agree that the game should get a B tier.
Yeah, same.
You guys are so fucking lame for doing this shit to me again.
Sorry, man, but the game just wasn't as interesting as the first one.
Whatever you say, you LARPers.
And just real quick, I'm just gonna put Madam Web in D tier because we ain't got time for that dog shit.
Has made watching Invisible Man look like Da Vinci art.
Wait, can you guys just still hear us out on the film?
Venom, you're not fooling anyone. We all know you only like this shitstorm of a movie because it has Sydney Sweeney in it.
God damn it.
Alright, Venom, with your simping out the way we're now currently on your final film, The Last Dance.
That's what
and
you
yes, I
think.
will admit, we may have been a little bit too harsh on it back in our franchise tier list.
Only just a fucking little. Because we were trying to give Madam Web the benefit of the doubt, you bitches unfairly placed the film in C tier.
That's only because you couldn't quit it with the simping.
Coming from a clanker
But now that we can
lover is
finally give this
crazy.
film an honest review, I will say it was an improvement from Carnage.
Yeah, besides the CGI being great as always, the storyline of the film with Eddie and Venom sharing a key that has been holding Null in storage was actually a pretty decent idea.
Meh. That makes one of us. I'm still pissed at the film since they decided to have the post-credit scene of No Way Home be for nothing by decanonizing it by having the military catch the little drop of symbiote.
Another issue I had with the film is that the film bogs down its short runtime with boring, uninspired subplots, including a lengthy, pacing-killing road trip with an alien-obsessed tourist family and a sterile underground laboratory setting populated by flat, underdeveloped characters.
The film also ruined Patrick Mulligan's character by not making him Toxin in the film, and I think during the final fight with the symbiotes and xenophages, Flash Thompson was rumored to be one of the guards that got their legs bit off.
Oh, really? I wonder if it was my Flash. But either way, despite the amount of issues this film struggled with, it had, in my opinion, a much better storyline than the last film, and the ending was actually pretty good if you ask me. So I'd give this film a low B tier.
Yeah, a low B tier though.
Still would have said C tier for just the intro of the film alone, but I guess this is fine.
Well, it's a good thing nobody asked for your input.
Fuck off!
Alright guys, we're almost done here, chill out. But is our thoughts on Kraven the Hunter being in C tier still the same?
We weren't here to rank the film last time because you bitches unfairly ranked our film in C tier.
That was totally your fault, by the way.
What we will say about this film is that was a decent watch for us.
To me, the film is still a C tier, in my opinion.
I didn't watch this film since the advertising back then really wasn't all that great.
I honestly forgot Sony released this film back in December.
The Kraven in Insomniac's game, despite being a little bit rushed, had more development than this version of him.
Speaking facts right there.
And don't even get me started on this film's version of Rhino. He still makes Andrew's version looks like a piece of art.
Alright, I'll
hell
just
am I
keep the
catching
film
a
in C
stray
tier
for?
so we can move on to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
We didn't really get to talk about the show fully back in our franchise video, but now that the full first season is out, I'm still gonna say this series is a massive improvement from the last 3 cartoon Spidey series we've been stuck on for the past 15 years.
Yeah, all the characters had their chance to flesh out their development throughout the entire series, especially characters like Lonnie and Peter.
We like the fact that another symbiote variant of us was brought up to the series as well, teasing both our symbiote bond with Peter and another variant of us.
The references and callbacks to other Spidey media or the MCU as a whole was also another nice treat to the series. And the animation really grew on me when re-watching.
Yeah, after watching the entire first season, I do think I was a bit too harsh on the series and the animation.
I mean, the show is alright and all, but I still don't like what they did with our character, making him soft and puny.
Ain't you
And
built
plus,
like a
I'm
twig,
tired
though?
of Marvel trying to make Norman look like he's a good guy when we all know damn well he is an unredeemable villain in our franchise.
Yeah, Specs got a point. The whole making our arch nemesis a mentor to our character will always be a terrible idea for me, but that won't stop me from saying this show should go in a low A tier.
A low A tier seems fair.
Yeah, I agree as well. I can't wait to see what they have in store for season 2 later this year.
Personally, I would have said a low S tier, but it looks like I'm outvoted here.
All of you guys are full of shit and should realize that this series should go in B tier. But I'm not in the mood to argue with you idiots.
Not like you could anyways. But our second to last film to rank on the list is the recently new Spider-Noir series, and boy would I tell you this show was actually great.
Well, of course it was. It had me in it, and I was not gonna let Sony fuck me over with my show, like how they did with 90s and Spec. In fact, before we continue, let me just have our editor change the theme of the video for a bit, now that we're on my show. Ah, much better.
Okay then. And to correct you earlier, Noir 90s wasn't even owned by Sony. It was just my show and MTV's that were owned by Sony.
Well, back to the show. I, for one, like the pacing of the episodes, and characters like Janet and Robbie really had me invested in the series.
The show wasn't afraid to show more dark aesthetics into the series, which is something we can appreciate.
If only you could have done the same thing with 2 out of 3 of your movies.
Shut up!
Megawatt and Sandman were pretty good villains for the series instead of using, your Vulture. And Silvermane was alright as well, but I just prefer Kingpin over him.
Facts.
The only issue I really had with the series is the amount of creative choices driven by the legal constraints of Sony's bullshit. It really held back the character tone and in-universe lore to the series.
Dude, you should have already been knowed how stingy Sony can be with our franchise.
I know, but it can still be a pain in the ass, though.
Well, despite the legal troubles my series had to go through in order to be released, this still was a nice little show that Marvel and Amazon came up with to feed the fans an appetizer before Tom's new spiffy film came out.
Well said. And who knows, maybe because of the success of your show, it will help set up other Spider People spin-offs like Miguel's, or finally give Silk her own series.
I highly doubt it.
Well, I think it's safe to say we can put Spider-Noir in A tier, right?
Agreed.
Alright, into A tier Spider-Noir goes.
Thank you guys for putting my show in A tier. Now, let me just change the theme back, normal, now that we're done with my show.
Alright, and with that out the way, we finally hit the big leagues with Brand New Day.
Guys, what in the actual fuck just happened in this film?
Yeah, I'm at a loss for words here when it comes to this film.
Well, hold on. Before we go into detail on reviewing Brand New Day, I advise our viewers that haven't seen the film yet to skip to this part of the video if you want to avoid spoilers. If not, you have been warned.
But like, holy shit, Tom, did both you and Marvel cook with this film?
We agree as well. This movie was magnificent to watch in theaters with Eddie.
Yeah, you're telling me. The dynamic between Tom and Frank is a massive standout in the film. The Hulk fight scene was peak as fuck for no goddamn reason. And watching Tom both physically and emotionally mutate under stress in the film was somehow satisfying to watch.
Kinda like how in Spider-Man 2, Toby was starting to lose his powers due to his mental stress. But in this film, Tom was only gaining new powers as the film progressed.
Which was pretty much confirming that now, Tom is the strongest live-action Spider-Man.
Hell yeah, I am, dude. And who knows? Maybe I could even beat you in a fight.
Yeah, I wouldn't push your luck.
Damn.
Also, I like to totally point out the fact that I was the only one in the group who called John Gray being in the film.
Toby be for real here, man. We all knew it was going to be Jean in the film.
I
I'm
still
just glad
called
they
it,
didn't
though.
kill her off in the film. Hopefully we'll see her again in that future X-Men film Marvel is cooking up.
Fingers crossed.
Also, I think we can all agree that the end credits of the film just basically confirmed that I was going to be back for Doomsday.
How exactly do we even know if the film was hinting at you being in Doomsday? If anything, it could either hint at Andrew being in the film instead, or Tom being transported to Battleworld.
Hate to say it, but that's a no can do with that side bit of me being in the film since Disney didn't give me a call.
Fuck.
Well, anyways, can we all agree that Brand New Day deserves to go in S tier to end off the list?
Hell yeah!
Thanks, you guys.
Don't mention it, Tom. But with Brand New Day going in S tier, we officially finished our birthday tier list.
Now wait just a minute. Toby, is our deal still approved like you promised?
Wait, what deal? What is he talking about, Toby?
Oh, it's nothing, Tom. It's just that Toby here made a promise to Venom that he would get his own symbiote video.
But he's already getting his own spin-off channel.
We want our video here first.
All right, Venom, chill the fuck out. You'll get your symbiote tier list here soon if it gets you to stop your crying.
Yes, victory for the Lethal Protector.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna head out now. Since I gotta head back to Sonic's Dimension for that Sonic Shuffles special. I still can't believe you like that dog shit of a Sonic game. Like, there's literally other cooler Sonic games you could have picked, like the Advanced Trilogy or Rush. Shut up, Insomniac. You're just jealous that not only am I gonna be in another Sonic vid, but I'm also gonna be a part the Big Four instead of your washed ass.
Wait, Toby, you didn't tell him?
Tell me what? The hell?
Crazy ass laugh.
What? What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, it's the fact that Noir is actually going to be the one on joining us being a part of the Big Four instead of you. I was just kidding with our audience on choosing who gets to be a part of the Big Four. Like, did you honestly think we were going to have your short ass join?
Look, Spec, if it helps, you can always still be a part of the gaming squad.
You guys should totally hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Do it now or else I'll put some dirt in your eyes.
Bro, are you threatening our viewers?
What? No, I'm just trying to get our viewers' attention.
By threatening them?
Why did we even have him do the outros? People clearly like me more than him.
How about you shut the fuck up and kill